Hello, everybody. Anybody that's there. I know Renee is there. At least I hope she's still there. I am very sorry. My computer just did not want to work. So I am finally on live. So let's see who's here. I know Renee is here. Yeah, oh man is right. I think I'm gonna have to start coming in here and turning this laptop on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, so it'll get used to being on. I used to do those lunch lives, but now that I have to take my daughter to work, I can't do the lunch lives. Anyway, this is my little bunny here that I did. Where's the pattern? From this pattern. Who is the pattern by Sandra? Sandra Crisscross Crochet. And it's cute from the side. But it looks weird from the front because his nose looks like it should be his mouth. And I couldn't get those eyes quite right. When you look at him, you don't even see the eyes. So, but it was the only squishy 5-weight yarn I had. And I've had this yarn forever, and I finally got to use it for something because I did make a hat and a cowl with it, but it wouldn't have kept you warm. But I tried. Like I say, she looks cute from the side, but when you look to the front, you don't even see the little eyes. The bunny is done. That one is the one I did from another pattern a while back. And my Cupid is still there, and my little Patty doll is there. I thought I'd bring them out, show them off. Love the shirt. Oh, I said, might as well. I haven't worn one in such a long time. Thank you, Renee. And I finally finished my bomber jacket. Huh. Will I ever do another one? Probably never, ever, 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 ever. That was more work than I expected it to be. And I learned some things, some new way of doing. Like I didn't do um, the bottom and the cuffs the same way she did them. I just did the typical way of doing them with the back post and not back post, with the back loop only, single crochet or half double crochets, I think. But what she actually does is, excuse me, half double crochets and back loop slip stitches or double crochets. One of them she does. And so I did that with the collar part, which was actually supposed to be a hoodie. But because I got tired of doing it, it became a collar. Plus, I thought if I did a hood, it was going to be really big. And I just got tired of doing it. So it became just a collar. And I'm quite happy with just the collar. And it's got pockets with a little trim. And the pockets are definitely smaller than I wanted them to be. But I learned. I learned a lot. Now, am I going to go and do another one to recreate? No. One and done. Big and heavy. Yeah, my plan is to wear it because I'm going to Houston at the end of the month, and they may have Houston weather is kind of like our weather though, but I'm going to take it just in case because I got to wear it somewhere. And I'm still working on the skirt. The only reason why I know this, I started the skirt back in November, is because I clicked on one of my videos and I was like, ah, I don't know if it was a video, it was something from Facebook. I know I saw a picture of it, so it's probably from Facebook when I was clicked and said this is what I was working on. I don't know, but it's from November, and I think in November I had the waistband done and had started on the rest of it. And I said, I cannot believe it's what, 5 months, 4 months, and this thing still isn't long enough to even start doing. I was going to do ruffles, but I think I might just do a split. I don't know. Do a split and maybe a ruffle around the split. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do, let me see. What else is a cute edging other than ruffles? I could probably do a split and a V-stitch. I don't know. I'm gonna do something with it because I don't think I really want to do ruffles. Ruffles are cute, but that's a lot of work. Have you been seeing the you haven't worn your crochet sweater yet? Have you seen the instead of them doing ruffle hats, now they're doing ruffle headbands? That's the latest and the greatest craze that I saw. I saw this documentary about Beth Ann Hardison. Do you know who Beth Ann Hardison is? It was a really good documentary. She was a model back in the 70s, and I don't know what her age is now. I'm guessing she's in her late 70s, early 80s. Hope I'm not aging the lady. Um, but it was very interesting. Okay, you don't know who she is? I didn't know who she was either. And she's probably in magazines I hadn't seen back then. But she was a model back in the 70s, and she had her own model agency at one point, and she's the person that signed Tyson Beckford. I know you know who Tyson Beckford is. Um, she signed him. I think she signed Naomi Campbell, Iman. Anyway, let me see. I made a ruffle headband last year, but it was too big, and took it, I took it out and made something else from it. Okay, and she is Kadeem Hardison's mom. That was because when I was watching it, Hardison is not like an everyday name. And as she was talking, and then she was talking about her life, and she was saying that while she was doing her modeling and stuff, and she would have to leave her son with her mom, and then one day her mom was like, "Why don't you just leave him here?" And she was like, that was like a door opening, like, what? So she really lived her life. And he talked about how he would get these um, great postcards from his mom from all her travels and stuff. And you have to catch it. I think it was on Hulu, but it's a really, really good story. Hey Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope to the thumbs up. I am so late because my computer did not want to work, and I didn't want to go live on my laptop. I mean, on my phone, because for some reason the last time I did a live, it would only do vertical, and I don't like vertical. And since then, I haven't even played around with it to see if I could make it horizontal. So I just said. And Renee just encouraged me to keep trying until it finally came on. And as we can say, it was like over an hour. before I got going. So, what are you working on, Gloria? But if you catch her story, I think it was on Hulu. It's called um it's not, is it Hidden Beauty? I don't think it's Hidden Beauty. It's something about beauty. It's not Ignored. I think it's Hidden Beauty. Name is Beth Ann Hardison. Let me see if Google knows this story. Beth Ann Hardison. And when you look at her, you can definitely see him in her. Oh, she's 81. Okay, I don't feel too bad. She's the same age as my mom. What is the name? Invisible Beauty. That's the name of the documentary, Invisible Beauty. And it's so interesting. Oh, Gloria, you're not crocheting. How you feeling? You posted that you were at the hospital or the urgent care somewhere? The, and my daughter and I watched Cruella last Friday. When I say those outfits were absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Invisible Beauty. Yep. And it basically shows the fight of how they were pretty much ignored. At one point they had black models um, on the runway and stuff, and then it all became all white women and no representation at all. And she called all of them out. She called out all the design. And one of the designers, and I can't remember which one, it says, or maybe they didn't say, but one of the comments was made that they did not want their high-end products attached to Black people. I'm feeling okay. I have another appointment on Monday. All right. Well, I hope you feel much better soon. Nothing fun about being sick or hurt, in pain, none of that. We always want to be at our top best. Okay, so my seam line is off. I think it's off again. No, maybe it's not. I should have just did this in the round and been happy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put me a stitch marker in here and just go in the round because I'm over this already. So if you get a chance to watch Cruella, if you haven't seen it, or Invisible Beauty, they are worth your time just to see. Her story was really, really interesting. And Kadeem does, he talks about his life and stuff. And I don't know if she finished the book, but she was writing a book about her life. I tell you, the stuff that we learn about people that you don't even know because there's so many people that have already replaced their lives, replaced them in whatever um, profession that they were in. Because at 81, unless she Martha Stewart, they're not checking for her as People used to say. I don't know if they still say that or not, but anywho. Hey, Regina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Yes, Gloria, speedy recovery. Saying hello. Saying hello. See my little bunny back there, Regina? I tried to make from what I do with the pattern. Where did I put it? That's weird. I don't know. I just had that pattern. That's the same thing. I made a cup of coffee today and I put it down because I was putting stuff away and I walked around trying to find where's my coffee. And I actually smelled it before I found it. I said, it's somewhere. I can smell it. What did I do with that pattern? Kind of so, oh, I put it back over here. From this pattern, I think I saw her on VJ's Facebook group, so I went ahead and bought it and tried to do it. It came out okay, but it ain't cute at all because his nose, maybe I should put his nose up higher, but you can't even see his eyes when you look at him. Anywho, I'll be all right. It'll be all right. 65, partly cloudy. I love your bunny. Working on some of them myself. Oh, my bunny is not a. It looks good from the side. Look real cute from the side, but that straight face. Mm-mm, nope. And I doubt if I'll try to make another one because I don't. I have some 6-weight yarn, but I don't think I have any more 5-weight yarn. I think my purple is 5. I think that purple is the only 5-weight. I think that purple is 5-weight. Hold it up again. See, cute from there. But here, let me turn this light off because it's white and so see is no. Let me see. And you don't see his eyes because for some reason I don't know what I did. I couldn't. His nose is funny looking too. But I think I should have put the nose up higher. But I put it right over um, where you start the magic circle at. But I don't know. He gonna do. He gonna sit around. I like doing the little legs and all. It was interesting. But like I said, I had to really work on his little ears because they would have just flopped because this yarn is really soft. So I just put some stitches in there to keep him up. But he cute from the side. I like how he looks from the side. Just don't like the looks from the front. Renee say he's cute. Thank you. I'll take that. Let me see what else was crazy. Oh, I was on what is it? The Essence, not yeah, I'm on an Essence Facebook group and I came across this video of DL Hughley talking about Monique. And I'm like, what in the world? I think I remember her going off on the deep end about when him and her were supposed to do a tour together. And she went off on the deep end about he wasn't the headliner, she was the headliner, yada, 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 all that stuff. So I watched his video. I said, "Oh, I got to go back to the Shay Shay Club because you know he got all kinds of foolishness going on that Shay Shay thing of his." Because I watched what's his name, the little comedian. Oh, geez, I can't even think of his name because I've never seen him and never had any interest in seeing him either. Whatever his name is, I can't remember his name right now. The one that talked about all the comedians. So I clicked and found the interview with Monique, and I don't know. I'm still out. Not, I understand how she feels because she does feel like she got robbed um, of other opportunities. She didn't, she just felt that so much stuff was put out about her after she didn't do the European um, promotions of Precious. I tell you one thing, she deserved that doggone Oscar. She definitely deserved that Oscar. Let me see. Yeah, Cat Williams, not Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, yeah. Hey, VJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? So she wants them all to apologize. It was an interesting thing. Interesting, very interesting. She talked about she laid out all her grievances. So what can you say? Saying hey to BJ, and she's saying hi to BJ. Just crazy stuff. I don't know who else is going to come on his show and be laying out all their grievances, but I guess that's the place to go. I don't know. I stay in my lane. Stay in my lane. I don't want no drama over here. Leave that drama elsewhere. I am over this skirt right now. I can't believe I've been working on this thing since November and haven't gotten anywhere because I'm doing all kinds of other things. I'm working on another doll. I got a lot of I went on Etsy and bought some more patterns since I'm not buying the yarn because I don't need any more. Now I'm buying patterns. That's crazy. BJ says I'm working on dinner. Well, it's 45. What's for dinner? We're gonna roll up in your place for dinner. I need to make me some dinner. And then I'm going back to the computer that I don't want to go back to. But I got to get some work caught up because I am off Monday because tomorrow we'll see if Casey beats the 49ers again in the Super Bowl. And of course they're gonna be on watch. They're probably doing what they did with um Santa Claus, um, following him. So they probably following what's her name? Uh Taylor, what's her name? I should know it. Should just roll off my tongue. They talk about her so much. Something Taylor. Why can't I think of her first name? Oh, that is her first name. Taylor Swift. Taylor, yeah. What is chicken sag? I know what roti is. I didn't know you did roti. Are you an undercover Caribbean and we didn't know? Turn my light back on. Okay. Thank you for directing me, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm in the dark in here. Gloria said hey to BJ. I haven't had a roti in so long. You would think it'd be something coming, but most of the because Jamaicans don't do rotis. At least I haven't been to a Jamaican place that did them. The Trinidadans, there was a place my friend and I used to go down to Miami to do our continuing education classes, and there was a roti shop um, next to the building that we went to. They were just delicious. But she had a hot sauce that all you needed was an eye drop full, and it was enough. You and she give you the cup. I'm like, I don't know what she's making that stuff with, but that will set your soul on fire. And Renee says, love roti. I do too. Indian, I got the bullet butter. I don't know what that is. You are trying to educate me, VJ. Hello, Diane. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. And what are you working on? What is your weather like? The bullet. What's the bullet butter? Oh yeah. Okay. So that well, the Trinidad. Well, the lady was Indian. But I've seen roti. Maybe they. But I think most of the time that I see them here, the people are from Trinidad, I think, and I guess they are Indian. Anywho, I like them. My friend, she's from St. Vincent. She makes them every now and again, but um, I don't see her very often anymore. I don't see hardly anybody anymore because I'm home all the time working and wanting to crochet and staying up way too late. Hey, Darcia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope did a thumbs up. She said 54 degrees in Philly. That's not too bad for this time of the year, I guess. Saying hi to Diane, saying hi to Diane and Darcia, and saying hello to VJ and Renee. So, what are you ladies working on? I have given up trying to keep my seam straight, so now I am just going in the round. Maybe I'll get it done faster. Maybe not. I'm not getting it done faster because I'm not. Once I leave out of here, I don't come back usually unless I am looking for something like yarn or and I got hooked on this resin, but I said I have to back off on that because I bought a lot of different molds. I really like doing it because it's fast. It's so fast. Like I did these. I think I showed these. I did these. I like that they're so light. But what I did wrong, like this one is completely closed, and this one, no, this one is closed, and this one of them has a hole in it. Because the mold, when I poured it, okay, I think this one has, yeah. And I think I put my things on wrong because this should be the side seam. But when I poured it, one of them, I poured it over the hole, and the other one I didn't. But once you put that light on in seconds, it's already hardened. So if you don't correct it before you put that light on, you are up the creek. But most of it, I'm making it for me anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I made, where's this one? I did this one. And it just has seed beads in there. My old hands. And I made this one and I gave the other one to my daughter. It's the same thing. I just like working with this resin. It is so cool. That's my fun stuff. Let's see. What is this? I am doing well. Knock on wood. Oh my goodness. It's a whole word. Chicken saguala chicken cooked in spinach and herbs. Tandoori roti, traditional whole wheat bread. Bullet butter is spicy butter atop the bread. Okay. Miss VJ is doing a whole lot more than I be doing. Thank you. Thank you, Renee. When I have Indian food, I'll be going to an Indian restaurant. I I think, well, now that I don't get the Food Network and all those anymore, that keeps me from experimenting with food. I love the Food Network. I love when they do all the contests. That's my jam. I watch Level Next Level Chef. They're doing it differently this time around. They have, at least I think they're doing it differently. I think they are because they had the different cooks separated. They had the home cooks first. They had to compete, and then I guess they had the video or whatever cooks, I think, and then they had the professional cooks. So they all competed, and now they have to pick their teams from those. I don't even know how many contestants they have. I wouldn't. I would not. I'm sure they all brush up on stuff um, before they go on the show, and then I think what's that show? Oh, what's the name of it? Top Chef. Top Chef. That and I think that's a hard one. 'Cause they have all kinds of crazy stuff that they cook that only they know about. No ordinary cooking on that show. And the last one that I watched when they had the All Stars and they had the Asian guy on there, I can't remember his name. And I was sat there and watched. I said, he's gonna win. I don't even know why they compete against this man. His skills are so beyond theirs, beyond all of those cooks. And it was rare to see him like be off his game on something. His creativity, he had his own molds. He could mold stuff up. I was like, I don't even know why y'all competing against this man. I guess somebody's got to compete against him. Everybody has a bad day, but him rarely has a bad day. I just found out one of the restaurants down in Miami is the chef is his last name is Samuelson. Why can't I think of his first name? I think he's from Trinidad too, or maybe he's just Indian. Oh, what is Maurice? Is his first name Maurice Samuelson? I can't remember his name. Now I'm interested in going to his restaurant because I'd heard about that restaurant, but I didn't realize he was the chef. Go to New Orleans and go to Emerald's. That's one of my favorite restaurants to go to. Emerald's. Ooh, one round down. Many more to go. So VJ, what kind of herbs do you use on that on the chicken? Yeah, I think this would be better. Now I don't have to worry about us my line being right. Let's see what is the length of this thing? So what is going on with everybody? Everybody's so quiet. Talking to myself. This is 10 inches. Mm, it's got to be longer than that. Let me see, 15. Maybe if I do 15 inches. Do 15 inches and then do a split. Regina said, "We're listening." No, I want you to talk. Talk to me. Let me see. What else have I been doing? What have I seen on YouTube this week? Not much of nothing. We had a plane that crashed on one of the highways and just blew up in flames. And there were 5 people on there, and I'm sure that probably the pilot and the co-pilot or the pilot and the whatever help that was on there, because 3 of the people got out and you could see them running away from the plane, and they played the pilot saying he lost his engines and they're not going to make it. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then I heard like a pilot say that for them to lose both engines, somebody that was a human error, somebody did something something wrong. So Gina says sewing on bunny parts at the moment. Okay. So you got to concentrate. Turmeric, black pepper, Himalayan sea salt. Most was leftovers. I added it. I added two. Okay. I think turmeric, I don't think I'm supposed to have turmeric. I stay away from it because I think I read somewhere that it affects blood thinners. I might be wrong. I'm gonna have to read that again because I pretty much stay away from it because I'm on blood thinners and I don't want nothing messing with them. So I stay away from it. Hey GGP, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I don't. They had opened up one part of the highway after a few hours, but the other part where the plane was, it was closed. And they said that it probably was going to be closed for 24 hours, which it probably will be because they have to go over all that, the whole area where the plane crashed and do investigations and all that. Ugh, it was horrible. There's been a lot of plane crashes, small plane crashes lately. We had one that went, I think two actually, that went down in the Everglades. Um, I think one person died in one of them, and the other plane, both people died. Then they had this crash on the highway. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Doing a ruffle hat, oh my goodness. I have seen so many different ruffle hats this week on Facebook. But those ruffle headbands are now what I've seen a lot of. But I haven't done a ruffle hat since I made all those other ones. Someone messaged me on YouTube, well, one person messaged me, told me that my video was lousy. So I said, thanks for watching, because I'm certainly not gonna redo it. I did a redo of another video. I said, no, that's just too much work. It is what it is. And then someone saw that those last year I did those mesh, they were just like mesh caps, little mesh hats. Great for the summertime because they're all open. And someone sent me a message, how can I buy one of these? So I asked if the person was in the US and they said, nope, UK. Said, oh, well, leaving that alone. And I had to look for it. I was like, where are those anyway? So I made a few of them. But they like the red one. Actually, the one that I'm wearing on the short that I did. I was like, oh well, at least somebody likes it. Oh, I'm not getting up. I made that Crojo, the Kango. I made the Kango cap from, what was that? My phone came on. Made the Kango cap. That thing has another name, but anywho, I made it, and after I sewed and I was looking for my magnetic snaps, and I was like, why can't I find these things? I said, I just bought them. I said, I bought them because I know I bought them because I used them on my poncho. And so I couldn't find them, and I just said, well, I'll just sew it. But I actually sewed it where you don't even see, you can barely see the orange part of it. And then after I sewed it, then I found the doggone snaps. Because that's what I wanted to put the snap on, because then that way you can open it up and, if you want to pull it down more. But no, I found it afterwards. Doesn't matter. It's done. At least I know how to do it now. Because when I got the pattern from OVW, I was absolutely like, what? And I did the first part of the hat. And with hers, she puts elastic so that, it'll stay tight on your head. I don't think I put elastic in that. Nope, I didn't. No, I didn't put elastic in it. I left it like it was. But I was like, oh, you know what? I need to put some elastic in that slouchy hat that I made, because it's the yarn is really soft. That's another thing I realized. Big twist yarn is great for blankets because it's soft, but it I think Red Heart is a better yarn for hats or beanies because it's a little stiffer than the big twist yarn, at least for my crocheting. Let me see, said turmeric. Yeah, unless I want my bunny to look like Mr. Oh, look like mine. A hot mess. And they saying hi to GGP, GGP, say Said, oh, the ruffle hat. I saw that already. Saying hi to BJ. I'm working on a skirt that I've been working on since November. Using that hot sauce yarn that I like. I love the hot sauce yarn. It's just a simple skirt. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the bottom of it. And this is red heart yarn, so it's really thick. And I was initially going to do ruffles, and then I was doing my seam, and the seam kept going crooked. So as you can see, it's crooked now, and I'm over it. So now I'm just working in the round. So where the crooked seam is, that's where I'll do the split at, so that the crooked seam isn't so obvious. My hips will make it turn right, hopefully. That's my hope. VJ saying hi to GGP. Hey Sheila, Sheila's driving up driving up your driveway. Please open the front door. Gave you a thumbs up. And she's being lazy. Okay, I want to be lazy too. I can't wait to be lazy. You haven't seen the ruffle headbands? Oh my goodness, you must not scroll through Facebook enough. Oh, let me do that. Let's see who, let me share, let me do my screen and bring up my, um, where did it go to? There it is. Let's see who posted on my face. You know, I posted this and I'm like, who is going to do this? Not I. I like it, but I can't see myself wearing it. And that's a lot of yarn not to be able to wear it yourself. And let me see, let me go down. And Kara, she made this. I love this. That is so nice. And who is Angela? What is Angela? Let me see. Oh, basket of flowers, drawstring. Let me see. And this is her outfit for going to Colorado, Kara's Creations. That's cute. And this is Miss Monica. Let me see, how long ago? That's the crojo hat that I did. So you can barely see the little, I hope y'all can see what I'm seeing. Let me go back. Anywho, I'm trying to find that ruffle headband for you. I'm gonna have to scroll, I guess. Renee saying hi to Sheila. Hey Melanie, how are you today? Thanks for watching. Says what's this? Click for more layouts and manage them set. Okay. I'm cleaning and organizing. Okay. I hope it did a thumbs up. Melanie saying hi to Renee, BJ, and Gloria. And Regina. Yeah, I like that dress. If I made it, it definitely wouldn't have sleeves because I would have no use for it. Have little, I'd probably do it a tank, but not a whole long with the sleeves and all. But it looks so cute on her. Renee saying hi to Sheila. Sheila saying hi to Renee. Renee saying hi to Sheila. To Renee. Renee saying hi to Melanie. Jeez, can I get it right, people? Let me go back to good old. Let me see. How do I get back to just Facebook? I'm sure I'll scroll and see it. Oh, that's my friend. Who's she with? Oh, her mom. Oh, she turned 89. Oh, wow. This is my friend Doris. I've known her since 1983 or 84, something like that. I'm coming back. I got to just say happy birthday to Mom. Did I spell that right? Nope. I haven't seen her mom in years. Not Doris, Mama Jackson, crazy thing. Okay, it's still did it. I'll just leave it like that. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this thing is so crazy. All right, let me scroll, see if I can. Oh, look at the cutie. I got Aniqua's. This is so cute. This her doll is so cute. I got Aniqua's one of her doll, probably many of her doll patterns. What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the Kayla doll that I have yet to figure out how to finish. Ooh, that's cute. Usher, can't wait to see him tomorrow. Tomorrow. Look at Sheila's. Oh, and she's holding her. Oh, she got to 100,000 already. Good for her. I think she's already because I think I remember seeing that in another one of her videos. I'm just trying to find a ruffle hat. That's all. I mean, a ruffle headband. That's my friend. Her and her hubby. Doing. Oh, that's what's her name? Hey, Tabitha. There it is, right there. Duh. Tabitha has come a long way, baby. My sisters didn't come in nothing cute like that. All right. Nope. 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 Well, VJ, you're just gonna have to scroll around. I'm sure you'll find one because I've seen plenty of them. I don't know why I can't see them now. That's crazy. Okay, that's a ruffle hat. Ah, that's crazy. Okay, that's a cutie patootie. Hmm. I don't know. Tyreek, why are you showing up on my stuff? I don't see any of this stuff. When I'm looking on my phone, now I'm looking at my computer. I see tons of stuff I haven't seen. Now it's making me hungry. Let me go get me something to eat. All right, VJ, I don't know where it is. I can't find a single one of them now. and I've seen tons of them. I can't remember who was if I could remember the person that I saw, I could click on their page, but I can't. Now I'm going way, 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 way back. That's not. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm going down a rabbit hole now. I have no idea where it is. If I find one, I'll send it to you. Because there, I saw lots of different crocheters that did the ruffle headbands. I'm done with ruffles. That's why I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the bottom of this skirt. Probably just do a split and be happy. Think that'll be, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That is what I'm going to do. Have me a mini skirt, have this, I'll wear it to when I go to New Orleans. Because I see New Orleans like I see Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in New Orleans stays in New Orleans. Nobody knows me there. I don't know anyone there, and nobody knows me. And nobody say, "Why is that old woman walking around with that short mini skirt on?" Because the old woman wants to. That's why. I'll do what I want to do. 'Cause I am so over this already. I can't believe I'm like, how long have I been? That's too long to have one item not finished. So I'm working. I got the pattern. Do I have any of them in here? Probably not, because I printed some of them. I left them out there. No, this is the one that that's the unequal one that I just got. And mind you, it might be next year before I even get to this. That's one of the ones that I got. I don't know what that was. It just fell. And I got the bunny, and I got a whole bunch of. I want to make a. I did make another doll. I finished another doll, but I'm working on another one. That's all I do is work on them. Some of them get finished, some of them don't, because it's a lot of work. And I watched Aniqua sell. There was a lady that was featured on her local news, and she makes all these dolls, and she makes them in. Some of them are just dolls, and some of them are made in the image of famous people. So she had a Beyonce doll. She had a Nina Simone doll. She had a doll from the girl that did the poem at the inauguration. I can't remember her name. It doesn't roll off my tongue. And she is selling her dolls from $45 to $75. I was like, what? I just let it go. I just let it go. I was like, wow, that is a lot. I mean, that's a little bit. And you don't go out to New Orleans showing out Gigi. We don't have it. Oh my! Woo! You all have time. I'm not going to July, so get your monies in order just in case I have to call somebody to come get me. Oh goodness. Let me see. I found one on Etsy. Thank you. Oh, you found one on Etsy? You're so welcome. Mhm. So, but she had so many dolls, and she said she just makes them, They're made with love. She says, I really don't know, how to price them. And I was like, lady, lady, lady. And her dolls are big dolls. They're not little dolls. So I don't know what the $45 doll looked like. And I hope the ones that she had there, and she is like, she just freehands them. And the guy was like, freehand, Then when he even introduced it, it was funny because you knew he had absolutely no idea what he was talking about. He just read the card, read the cue card. But I was very awesome. And she's on. I'm sure if you are in any of those groups, you probably came across because she posted it on Facebook. But good for her. She got a little airtime, so she'll probably get a lot of business, a lot more business. She said she has some kind of an organization for young girls, something I can't remember what it was, but she just said she makes them out of love. Girl, I ended up buying 3 of unequal dolls because some people didn't pay for their orders using my tax money to get something from me. Okay. Which ones did you buy? I don't have any tax money. I haven't even done my taxes yet. I need to get all of my paperwork together and get them done. I don't even think I'm gonna get any money this year, so I think my gut tells me I'm gonna have to pay Uncle Sam money back. I hope not, but my gut usually if I listen to my gut, it's probably always right. I wish I'd listened to it many, many other times, but I don't always listen to my gut, so we'll see. We shall see. I don't need anything else in the house collecting dust because that's what it would be doing. I got the brown sugar saffron doll with the jointed knees, the green halo doll, and the black and gold shimmer halo doll. Girl, I don't even remember those dolls. I watched it. I couldn't tell you what was what. She had a whole lot of stuff going on. I'm glad. I'm hoping she got some of those people came through. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna make us a split. That's what we gonna do. Make us a split. Then do some kind of cluster at the bottom. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. I would probably keep one and give the other two to my mother for her birthday. And then one for Christmas. Oh, okay, that's nice. I got my her. I want somebody that I don't know. I think I took it off. I did my little bunny here from that pattern and my cupid. I only did the cupid because I wanted to know how they did that hair. I like that hair, but the next time I do it, I'm gonna make sure I go a lot further because his hair is like a whole nother talking uh thing because it's separate from his head. And then that's my other little bunny that I did a little while ago. But anywho, she told me she is getting dolls ready for the next sale Says she still has a lot. I'm sure she does because that's what she does. That's her money maker. Is that the first time she's done a sale? I know the time I've been watching her, she's never done a sale before. Not on Facebook. Yep, and sell those dolls. When you gonna do your next sale? I just want to get better at. I did the doll and I was like, man, the I don't it doesn't bother me to make all of the components of the doll. It bothers me to sew it all together and trying to figure out how to make it look right. And I never really sew like I should sew because I don't like to sew. So that always messes me up. And I don't like to do I like to try to do a little bit more with the embroidery of the lips and the eyes instead of using the felt, but that's me. I'm trying to do other skills. Good evening, Gigi, Melanie, Renee, VJ, and everyone. Hello, Angela. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Yep, first one for her. Okay. Let me see. Regina saying hi to Angela. And VJ saying hi to Angela. Yep, I'm sure she has tons of dolls she could be putting up for sale on a regular basis instead of just doing them and then nothing with them except for a display. I've been busy doing errands and organizing my house. Next, have to organize my crochet stuff too. Have to get it together to sell. Oh, you're doing what not? I guess that's what retirees do, organize. I'll know in a few years. At least God willing, I'll know in a few years. 'Cause this sister is tired of working. Want to have some fun, do some things I want to do when I want to do it. Mm, have them listed in my whatnot store for now. Okay, good for you. Um, how are you? I missed you. I don't know what that is. But anyway, Melanie, she's talking to you. Maybe she meant to say girly. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, my goal this year was to work on my doll skills more. Mm, but I wanted to do that bomber jacket. Then I saw the little rabbit. I wanted to try the little rabbit. But I am working on another doll. I finished one, now I gotta work on another one. Since I bought all those patterns from Etsy, do some different things. All right. Oh, I've been on here a little. What time is it? Yep. Let me go. Get me something to eat so I can work a little while. unfortunately. Get some work done so I can relax a little. Well, I can't relax at all. I need to get as much work done as possible because Monday I'm gonna be chilling for a little bit. Gotta go do maintenance on the car and do my continuing education so I can renew my license for another 2 years. I have two, let me see. So this will be go to 26. So I got 2 more years. I mean, 2 more renewals of my license before I retire. Mm-mm. Then I can put retired on that thing. Then what? Then what? Ah, DJ said I won't have time of all the things I want to do. There's no time. Yep. All the stuff I do now, stay up too late doing it. And then, so if I stay up too late, then I get to sleep in. Who knows? I cannot predict the future, but I certainly can plan for it. All right, everybody, I finally got on, so I'm going to do better this week coming and play around with the laptop so that it can be charged and ready to turn on when I want it to turn on. Ah, Garcia said, yeah, I know you'll be glad to retire. Oh, honey, you don't even know the half. This job has sucked so much of my life out of me. This is the most stressful job I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm working from home. So that's because as they say, be careful what you wish for. The only thing I was grateful for is that I got this job before COVID happened, so I didn't have to work in the hospital. And I give much respect to all of my nursing friends that had to work in the hospital during that. But that's the only thing. I was working still stressed out, but I'm old. I just almost coming to the end of the tunnel. God willing, I'll still have my health and strength and be able to enjoy life after retirement. That's my prayer. All right, I'm putting this down because I'm getting really hungry. So again, I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. And if you watch football, I really don't care who wins. My team isn't in it, so I don't care. I just want to see Usher. So everybody have a good rest of your evening. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you, Renee, for waiting for me. And until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.